Three, two, one.
Right, guys, here in our stash, we have our docs case with our keys in. So the Concordia keys, you need the Concordia 64 apartment key, Concordia office key, and Concordia security room key. They're fairly cheap. They're sub 40k at all times. And you have the financial district keys, which is the finance institution office key, the finance small office key, and the abandoned factory mark key. The abandoned factory mark key is 3 million rubles on the flea market right now. That's the second most expensive key you're going to need for this run. You also have the store key, which has you head from Concordia over towards Czech. We'll demonstrate where it is when we get into the raid. That's fairly cheap too. And then for the Czech 15 building, you need the iron gate key, the stairs landing key, and the most expensive key at all, the Czech 15 apartment key, which is 5 million rubles. Overall, these keys will cost you about 8.5 million rubles. So we'll make sure we put that on our character, and then we're ready to go. Right, from the spawn we've got here, we've spawned in the restaurant at the back of the Pinewood Hotel. So you need to leave the hotel, obviously. So from the route we're going to take, if you head further north from here, that's a sniper checkpoint. You will be sniped at if you enter the road, so go past the signs. So from here, we're going to head to the left, and head towards the main road. The first place we're going to visit right from here, obviously again, if you go right, you're going to head towards the out of bound zone, so you'll be sniped by snipers. You don't head that way. From here, if you head straight down the end of this road, just head straight down, you will come to the taxi extract. So we check our extracts. What ones we've got? We've got evacuation zone, collapse crane. Okay. So we've got evacuation zone, collapse crane. So then you need to plan your route accordingly to what extract you've got. Okay? So from here, what we're going to do is we're going to go into check 15. And then we're going to leave, and then we're going to come back on ourselves and go to abandoned factory mark key. So you need to be careful of scavs in the middle of the road, and up there, sniper scavs can spawn. We're doing this offline, so we don't get any interruptions, and the game runs smoother later on. So here we come into the back of the post office, which is good, because there's a major loot spawn in the second from end room on the right hand side. You have a PC, you have random loot spawns, and you have a gold spawn on the table. From here you go back out to the left, you can go far end, go straight through. Above us is Skybridge. I don't ever loot Skybridge. The only time I go there is for the task that you need to go in there for. This map is so big you will not get time to loot the whole thing. Obviously there's gold spawns here. Also spawns here and here. And obviously you've got the dead scav and duffel bag to loot. In the back you have random loot spawns all over the shelves. And the filing cabinets. And in the back here, you have a duffel bag and a couple of loose loot spawns. And from here, I like to head straight towards the Check 15 building. Obviously, you need to be careful because people could be in the left. People could have also spawned on the right. And this is the Skybridge building, so people could be up on the Skybridge. Scavs will spawn at all times during the raid, all the way across here, all the way along here. So that's the Skybridge, the actual Skybridge into the ballet lovers room. So there's a dead scav here to loot. I ignore this room. As I said, you do not get time to loot the whole thing. I like to come at night time, so the raids are dead more often than not, which is lovely for a loot run. Right, so now we've entered the Iron Gate / Check 15 building. You have random spawn here. On the stairs, you have a gold spawn here. Sometimes I've had a vase in there. You've got dead scav to loot. Turn right. Here you have, I like this room. This room can have loot across here. There's an electronic spawn here. Filing cabinets. And you've got to stick your nose right in here. And there's a spawn in that suitcase. Of course, a jacket. There is random spawns here for food or ammo. Like electronic spawn. Gold spawn. Dead scav. Gold spawn. Electronic spawn. PC. Random food spawns. Gold spawns. Right, all along here, this is a really good spawn too. All for ammo and food stuff. All the way along. And this, you jump on the table, that's a electronic spawn, or it could be on the table here. That's another spawn on the counter there. Go around to the left here, you have electronic spawns on the floor. And on the side here. And you have food spawns. That could be a moonshine. I've seen moonshine spawns on the table. Now we head up to the Iron Gate area. So here you have ammo spawn and also stim spawn in there. Ammo spawn on the windowsill there. Same again up here, you can have food spawn or ammo spawns. That door is breachable from the other side, but I'll never come through there to exit this building, because that means you've got to go whole way back through the building. There is another way out. That's why we have one of the keys. Right, so here we have... This one's unlocked. But this is where the Iron Gate key comes in handy. On this run, that's the first key we're using. Is the Iron Gate key. Right, so you have a spawn there for either stims or a gold spawn. There's spawns along the bed. Right, there's 3 here that are locked. Number 2, 4 and 1 are locked. And you want to open all 3. Behind this bed, you have spawns for rare items. Same again in here. You have spawns for the rare items. And like you have rare item now. So that now it's pro patrol. Food spawns, ammo spawns. And number 1, sorry. You have spawns along the bed, on the table. Here you can have a rare item spawn or injector. So you've got 2 dead scavs to loot too. 1, 2. Then you open the door and you want to fall down. Obviously be careful when you fall down, because someone could already be in there camping there, and you will have no defense if you fall down from this angle. You will not be able to defend yourself. You always come around and you can drop yourself down through here. Here you can have a random item spawn. I've only very rarely seen stuff there. Right, now we're here. Turn right. That's a CPSU. It's one of the tasks you've got to do. Ammo spawns there. Electronic spawn there. Head straight down. Ammo spawns. Food spawns on the table. And turn left. I've only recently found this. There's an electronic spawn here. It can either be on now or on the floor. Then you go back down the hallway. You go prone, you can crawl through here. Now this is where the Check 15 key comes in handy. 5 million rubles. And in my opinion, it's well worth the rubles. Right, now you can have spawns on the bed, on this chair, on the dresser, on this chair. Well, we've got a Bitcoin. behind the chair. On this side, I've had graphics cards, I've had RFID readers, I've had the signal transmitters. On the bed now, you can have a cat. Well, you can have gold spawns here and here. So bitcoins, lions. There's another bitcoin. That's 2 bitcoins in one opening of the Check 15. It just goes to show how good this key can be. So the items we got out of that room itself are crazy expensive. And like I said, you can have electronics here and in the drawer here. They could be graphics cards. Right now, second key, the stair landing key. This is an important key. You can use this to your advantage when you're in a fight. You have the high ground, and also you can sprint across and go straight across the stairs. And you can run back. Which is very good when you're in a fight, when someone's underneath you. It's very, very good. So drop down, leave here. Like I said, from here, we're going to go back over to the financial district. Which is back that way. So you turn left. Now you've got to be wary here, because Sniper Scav is up there. And obviously at night time, it's harder for them to see you, right? I like to run this map at night time. I run it during the day because it's easier for you to see on the video. Obviously here you've got scavs. There's scavs all very long here. I've seen up to 5 live scavs spawning here. There's all sorts of loot around. This is a med area. You've got dead scavs all over the place. It's a dead scav. Another dead scav. You've got a green weapon box. Them green weapon boxes are nice. I've recently found a red rebel in one of them green boxes on Lighthouse. Right, so from here, there's Pinewood Hotel again. We spawned the other side of the building. Remember, again, right down this road. So if you have got good loot out of Check 15, you just want to get out, the car's down there. Right down the end of this road, that's the car. So we're going towards the financial district. So now we're going to go to the finance office and the small office. And also then we're going to go to the manufacturing mark room. There's tons of ways you can get to the manufacturing mark room. It's like a little maze there, and right in the middle, that's where the mark room is. Right, this is the finance office. Obviously, you need to be careful because at all times this could have already been looted, right? So this is a small office key. As I said, you're not going to get time to loot everything in every building. But you've got a jacket, 2 filing cabinets, another filing cabinet, 2 PCs, and a safe. There are safes on the map that are closed and unlootable. There's no key for them. Just for the purpose of this, I'm not picking everything up. I'm just picking up the really, really rare stuff. Right here, you have a little canteen in here, which can have food spawns on the table, on the side. This is a good little room. No key needed. There's a gold spawn here on the floor. There's a duffel bag here. And all sorts of food and random item spawns on the table. This is the finance office key, which is this one. Institution office key. Gold spawn on the floor here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 PCs in this building. In this one room. So 7 PCs total. Duffel bag. And that's it in this building. So from here, we go back out of the door that we came in. Now we're going to head to the abandoned factory mark room, which today alone I've opened twice and got 2 dog tags cases and 1 ammo case out of 2 opens. So this iron gate here is breachable. Go through this door. up the metal stairs. It's really easy to find. I got lost in here quite a lot when I first came here. Go through, ignore the first door on the left. Although check, because there could be people down there. You go through the hole in the wall here. Turn right. Straight through. Marked rooms on your left. Obviously, there could be people camping, so be careful. Everywhere you go, check corners, check everything. Right, in here this time. You have all sorts of gun spawns now. You can have case spawns. Everything can spawn in there now. Like ammo cases, injector cases. So we've got a valve. So we've got a valve, RSAS, and MP7. Which again, the RSAS you'd need for a quest for the gunsmith. MP7's a good gun that everybody's using at the moment. Val is also needed for a gunsmith task. For this, we're not going to bother picking everything up. You get all sorts of random ammo spawns around. And there's also tech spawns in here. In that corner too. And you've got 2 weapons cases. I found metal fuel in here as well. Right, we go back out the way we came. And from here, we're going to head over to Concordia. Because of the spawn we had and the extracts we had, that's the reason we take this. That's the reason I'm taking this route. So we can always finish our loot run where we're going to be extracting. So from here, turn right. This brings you out to the road. That's sewer underpass. So we're going to turn right. This is the cinema in front of us. Again, from here, I'm going to head over to the car extract to show you where it is. Obviously, from here, if you turn right, if you look right down the bottom, that's where we're going to be heading. That's Concordia building, right in front of us. They're the Concordia buildings. Just in front of that, on the right-hand side, is Lexos. Again, here, you can have a shed ton of scavs. Where I've had to reset my account, my character is very low on stamina. It's pain. I hate chat. Chat made me do it. But if you look down here, that door that's open, there can be green smoke bellowing from it. And that is the courtyard extract. There's no green smoke, so it's not open. So we turn right down this road. Like I said, I'm doing this during the day. I like to run this map at night. This map is beautiful at night time with the street lights on. Every street light works properly. It looks really nice at night time. My chat will tell you that. It looks very nice at night time. Right, as we get here, this is where car extract is. It sits just next to that truck. When it's available. Obviously right now it's not. But again, if you look right down the bottom now, that's where we started our raid. That's where we started. Again, you're not going to get time, and with the loot you've got, you might not want to go to everywhere to loot. Depends on what loot you find in the check building. Because that's the first place we went to, right? That's the first place we went to loot, was check. If you get a graphics card out of there, if you need a graphics card for your task, or if you want to sell your graphics card, there's 400k on the flea market right now. So you may not want to do all of these loot runs. Right, the extraction we've got is we've got evacuation zone, which is right down the end of this road. So you can take that extract. But we will take the collapsed crane to show you what that is too. So right down the end of this road at the fence, if you go and stand there, that's the extract. But because we're going to go and loot the Concordia 64 apartment, we'll go and take the crane extract. So from here, you will have scavs all in here. There is a gun that you need to be careful of. Right there. Scavs will jump on there at any point and they will shoot you from windows. Right, so from here, if you come in from this way, I jump through these windows once my stamina builds up because useless PMC. Head down these stairs. Right, we come out of this door. When we're here, you come out of this door, there's scavs all over the place. If you turn left and left again, this is the Concordia security room. I call it the red room. Just because of the red light. So this is the best key on the map. The most valuable key on the map. Like the most... It will give you the most value for uses. It's 40 uses and it's 40,000 rubles. And you've got these to open, which can have... I've found magazines in there before. But all sorts of weapon attachments spawn all over the place. On here. Here. You've got a safe. More weapon attachments. 2 PCs. And another weapon attachment spawn now. For the value of money, this room is incredible. Right, from here, you want to... The way I route this is because this can have scavs all over the place. So I turn left. I stay close to the wall. So you're never going to have scavs behind you. So you can always use the pillars for cover. And scavs behind you. Anywhere there's a door with a green light, that's a way you can get out of the underground and up through the buildings. So there's another one now. But this is the one I take because it brings you out straight underneath the 64 apartment. So we're going up to ground floor. But you want to go up to first floor. Which is right here. The doors spawn closed. So if they're open, that can mean a scav's gone through or a player's gone through. Just be careful. So you got dead scav to loot there. And this is the Concordia 64 apartment key. You have a spawn there for food stuff. Another one there can spawn ammo. Another one there for ammo. And this is the Concordia office. Open this. I've heard rumours of a yellow key card. I've never found one. I've heard rumours of a yellow key card on here. I found a Bitcoin on here. But you have a PC to loot. Electronic spawns everywhere in here. And here. If you come out of the room, turn to the door to the left. Now you can have gold spawns on the sofa again. Another Bitcoin. This has proven to be a great video just to base the key uses off. Just for the Bitcoins. Because even if you die, you have 1 million rubles worth of Bitcoin. That will obviously be in your pouch. Even if you die, you've made 1 million rubles. It's ridiculous. This loot run is crazy. It's been crazy to me all, like, since I managed to upgrade my PC so I can run the map. You've got a duffel bag here. Open this door. You've got another gold spawn on these shelves. Today's cash. So from here, I shoot out the window. Drop onto the trash. Rubbish, garbage, whatever you want to call it. And we're going to head to extract now. To collect crane. You have also got the Spargia manager's office room, which I rarely loot. I will show you where it is for this purpose of this video. I rarely loot it, but I keep the key on me at all times, just in case. Obviously here, there'll be a ton of food if you need to eat and drink, which my PMC probably does. It's getting close. The Spargia stores are really good for food and drink. You'll never run out of food or drink on this map. So straight through. Open the door. To the end of the corridor. To the left, you've got the stairs. And directly in front of you is the manager's office. Which you have duffel bag. Random spawns here. You've got safe again and a PC next to it. Just from the, and then you've got 2 filing cabinets. Just from the gold spawns that I've picked up in this raid, it's incredible value for money for the keys. I know, obviously, check keys, abandoned factory key is 3 million, and check key is 5, so that's 8 million. But when you combine the uses of the money that you'll be making, it's incredible. When you compare them, it's incredible value for money. So from here, go out. Right, in front of you again is the check building. And obviously when we came out of the check building, we'll turn left and went to the end of the road. So if you look to the right, obviously that in front of you is Lexus. And then you've got the checkpoint area there, or ambush area. Then if you turn left there, you see the end of the road. If you look to the left, inside the construction area, you see the collapsed crane. Now for this extract, it's a pain in the butt. Because you've got to poke yourself right in the corner here. Right in the corner for extraction. And that's it, guys. That's the loot run. The loot we made was crazy. 3 bitcoins in one run is nuts.